Hello, Earth signs. Welcome to November 2020 monthly reading. This is for Taurus, Virgo. Hold on a second, guys. I'll just leave those out. So, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What are the messages? All right, let's get these cards. We've got the Star, great card. Lots of good energy, lots of good things are moving for you, Capricorn. That's what came to me, Capricorn. But for all of you Earth signs, the energy is moving, okay? You just need to have faith in this. Dream big, but don't dream so big that you're going to be disappointed when it just can't all manifest at one time. You know, map it out, create it to be. Don't just like push it all out there and expect things to happen. Some of you also, too, I feel, are going through some childhood memories. Maybe you run into a friend that you went to school with. I don't know if you were a child then, if you were a teenager, if you were a young adult in college, but I do feel like you've run into someone, or you will run into someone from the past. But the moon is telling me that you need to learn from your intuition on this person. This person has not been a devoted friend to you in your life. And suddenly they appear, or, you know, some of you might even have dreams about them. Maybe they don't physically appear. But there's a message here that, you know, parts of your inner being, your inner child has been actually hurt. And I want to say stung by this relationship you had with this person from your younger years or your childhood years. Some of you might be already young adults, but it's still taking me back in the past. So, but what the moon is telling me, okay, is that you need to really learn from the experience you had in the past. It's okay to forgive, but be cautious in regards to seeing if this person really has changed or if they are just the same as they were before. Because that kind of, if you let them in your life, it's really going to, if they haven't changed, it's going to disrupt it. That's my feeling on it. You know, especially when I look at this card, this person's in a wheelchair, but I'll get to that card for a minute. But the 10 of Swords is telling me that this situation, some situations in your life must end, okay? In order to feel the peace and the relief. Some things have saddened or will sadden you. There might be someone that leaves your life, whether physically or spiritually. But I do feel like with you looking outside this door here, that I feel like you're looking for answers from your guidance. And yes, good for you for looking for the signs and the omens that are out in nature. But it also, I feel like they are within you too. And, you know, I really feel like some of you might have gotten yourself involved with someone who has an addiction issue, or someone who, or maybe it's you that has the addiction issue, and you're looking, maybe they're pushing you to really walk into the healing, walk into the healing. Okay, just don't stand there and just look at it. Just walk into the healing. But I do feel like even though it might hurt or it has hurt, you're going to get your freedom from this. And then we've got here the Six of Pentacles. It looks like as though what you do, okay, so here you are in a wheelchair. People are giving you things and you're giving back. And you're happy about this because you know, and if you don't know, I'll tell you, what you give out, you give back. And also, too, it's a card of all of a sudden an inflow of abundance. It doesn't necessarily have to be finances, even though it's Pentacles. It could be good news about your health. It could be good news about, you know, someone that you've been waiting for, or you know, because a wheelchair, it's kind of like being some semi-handicapped. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come back in your life, or you meet someone who's very generous. Also, too, this could be your opening in regards to employment. Like suddenly you're like, wow, you know, look what came through. You know, you interviewed for something, you thought you didn't get it, and there it is. You know, it's got that kind of energy to it. And then we've got renewal. Okay, again, some of you here will just pull out the Six of Cups and the renewal card, which is really about, you know, memories that you've had. Memories, what I'm getting is there's a lot of past information that hasn't really been processed. It's just been stored in the back of your head. And, you know, I'm getting Virgo here. Like, I'm really feeling Virgo energy out of all the earth signs here. But it could be, of course, for any of you. But I do feel like there's things that just suddenly come up from the past. Maybe they have already in October and you're just processing some things. You're cleaning house, you know, cleaning away things that, okay, I thought you were gone out of my life forever, and now all of a sudden you just pop up. Memories about when you were a child. You know, these just things that just come out of nowhere. The renewal, though, is about reviewing things that you've been through, but with forgiveness, becoming lighter with it, becoming, what's the word for it? Just not letting it attach to you, letting go of the attachments, cutting the cords. You know, looking to go into a new direction, listening to your spirit guides, listening to your power animal spirit guides, angels, masters, whatever that you communicate with, you know, God, the divine, whatever it is, you're going to get clarity on this, because I feel like you're going to be heading a new direction. And it's going to be a whole new purpose for you. Okay, so now we've got the World card. So really, this here, I want to read these three here together. I'm just waiting on these. So we got the World card. And maybe for some of you, you feel like you're going around and around and around on things. But I'm getting that you're stepping off to right at the place that you're supposed to be. And it's a really happy time for you. There's a lot of things you realize that you've accomplished. That may be another reason that you're going back in the past to review things. But you have a sense of freedom. And you realize that you are really a beautiful soul, a good person, and that you can do amazing things. But you realize, too, that there's something greater than just you. Something greater that assists you on your journey. Okay? It could even be the love of your life, that you realize, wow, you know what? I really thought this person was a bad person for me. Or, you know, I didn't really realize that this person was going through all of this. And here I thought they weren't interested in me anymore. You know, this can work out so many different ways. And with the release and the renewal, so you've got a death and a rebirth and a death. And the World card is basically taking you around to all the things that you need to release and let go of. Well, the ones that are important that you need to release and let go of. Maybe not everything, so excuse me for saying that. But these are endings that, looking at the world, and then here the Ten of Pentacles, these are endings that bring blessings. And it's also cutting cords again, and back with the cords again. Cutting cords with the people who really don't want to see you advance. Or the things, events, places, whatever that you feel are holding you back. You've got to release it. The Ten of Pentacles, we all know what that is. That is financial security. That is money, okay? So some of you are actually reaching a plateau of, through the different struggles, through the different strifes, to finally reach a place where you're content. Maybe some of you are content with money, or maybe just content with the family or the people that surround you. You might be content with them and realize that they are good people and they bring peace and love and happiness. They're not busy judging you or trying to bring you down. Okay? And there was another message here. I'm trying to get this coming back here. Also, too, like there might be something that's handed down to you, a piece of property or money or both, or a car or anything. I feel like it's a materialistic thing, though, because I do sense that maybe you've been waiting for a settlement or waiting for an inheritance, but it's coming through. It's coming through. And the last card is the Wise Counselor. So maybe some of you have a little bit of a deja vu, like, oh, wow, I've been really working hard on my journey here, my life, swinging back and forth like a pendulum. And just all of a sudden something comes through and you're like, wow, that was really easy. Why didn't I feel this or think of this before? And it's because to me, I feel like you didn't trust yourself. You were too busy trusting other people who may be teaching you or maybe counseling, mentoring you, or just giving you advice. And your spirit guides and spirit itself is really just trying to tell you that, it's all within you. You don't necessarily have to keep having counseling or therapy or constantly running to someone for the answers. That you need to trust yourself, that you've got the answers within you. And also, too, what would be best is probably wean out what you really don't use. Store it away for now, because you may use it in the future. But, excuse me, utilize the experiences and the knowledge and wisdom that you have really incorporated in your life right now. And because I feel like it's going to really benefit you in the future. Now, this could be something you studied also. Really utilize that material. If you've got finals coming up, because, it's getting close to the end of the year. Maybe November is about really cranking it, really studying hard, and passing it either in November or December. But I just feel like but you've got to go within. You can't be worried about the dysfunctions and the clutter and everybody's, personal situation. I'm not saying that you shouldn't help people when they need it. Especially Virgos, you're service people. Capricorn, you're great business people. And Taurus, you're fantastic with art and the culinaries, like food. Maybe some of you want to be a chef, or you're just into food, or open up your own catering business or things like that. But yeah, all three of you are such balanced, grounded people, grounded signs. Really, really just open up. Know that there's something for your highest good that's greater and beyond where you're at this moment. That's my message to you guys. Okay? Anyways, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I wish all of you much love and blessings. Take care.